gonna go check out Mel's. It's officially back open. There's a lot of people at the door, so we'll just have to see how this works out. Finally got our order. We got the burgers, vanilla, and strawberry milkshake, and we're sitting across the chaos.
And plain does mean come with cheese.
He ordered his with the word plain, and it did not have the vegetables on it. This is the plain vanilla milkshake with vanilla wafers, and then I guess he's got, it almost looks like the top of Claire's. Yeah. What do you think about it?
A little burnt.
What do you think of the experience?
Not a fan. Not well put together. Everything is chaotic. It's loud in there. Yeah, just no.
So, for example, we placed our order at 12:58 and we did a 104 to 119 pickup time. I don't think we got it until 140, maybe 145. So that was an example, but they are opened. I don't know how they did it beforehand, but I imagine if they've been open before, they should have a better system. So I was kind of disappointed with the system at the moment. I'm sure they can improve it, but we finally got our food. I'm excited to try it in. I don't know what that is. It's like there's something right there. Is that a chocolate chip or something? I think it's an Oreo.
They do make the Oreo ones.
Oh, that's an Oreo. I probably could have ate whatever it was an Oreo. That's a good thing. Anyway, the vanilla milkshake is really good. So I'm sure the strawberry is too. But yeah, disappointed with the overall way that it was set up. We can talk more about that later, but. Okay, so we just finished our meal. And I think overall, with the refill charge, which we just had to open up a refill charge, it was, I think I paid 40 some bucks. So would I say that it's worth it? I'm gonna say no, because my husband's milkshake, he said tastes like whipped cream. He had the strawberry shake and he said it mostly tasted like warm ice cream. But that might have been just because they refilled the machine not too long before, I'm not sure. The patties, we only had burgers, so we can't account for the chicken or the salads or anything like that. But the burgers were not worth what we paid for them, in my opinion. I'd rather have a McDonald's cheeseburger, if I'm being completely honest with you. What about you?
Oh yeah, it tastes like cafeteria food.
Yeah. So yeah, I think Wimpy's burgers over in Islands of Adventure, I hear, are really, really good. So if you want a really good burger, I think Wimpy's would probably be the best bet. I personally haven't tried it, but I hear. And then basically,
Don't waste your time with this place.
I wouldn't say, yeah. I feel like they've opened before. They could probably do it well again. But today was just really chaotic. It was very loud. It was overwhelming. And there was like screaming kids on top of the waiters asking for people's names and like having to yell over a crowd of people standing in front of them. And you could tell that they were like annoyed because no one was coming up to the front to get their food.
I'm gonna tell them about the lines.
Yeah.
Here. So the main part is, if you are mobile ordering, it's probably the better bet if you are going to come here, because if you don't, you have to wait in a line outside so that then you can get into a line to order the food. So then you can get back into another line so you can receive the food. And now on top of that, you know, we waited 40 some minutes for this food. You're going to wait another 40 minutes just to get to order. Then you're going to have to wait another 40 minutes to get your food. So do not wait in line. Just go ahead and mobile order if you're going to eat here.
Exactly what he said. Yes, the line system was really weird. You might wait in line and then someone's going to reach out to you and say, hey, did you already mobile order? Well, then get out of line. And you know, you're just like, what does that really mean?
They didn't even have a sign or anything stating mobile order line or anything.
Not. So it was a little confusing at first. And then you get a blue button that says like your order time stamp has, because you get to pick like what time stamp you get, like 104 to 119 was ours. So when 104 hit, it turned blue. I clicked on it and then I was allowed into the building to stand in line to wait for another 30 minutes. So basically, I'm not saying that, you know, they're not gonna have their hang-ups and it might get better because the time. I don't mind waiting for my food. I do mind waiting for food that's not that good. I hate to say that. I'm full right now, but I don't feel satisfied with my fullness. Cafe Bomba is where we're sitting at under the balcony. And
they have good food.
They were closed today, and if that was not the case, we probably would have ate at Cafe Bomba. That's our thoughts. Probably not related to what a lot of people are saying about it.
Take it for what you will, but that's just what our experience was like.
Yeah, that was just our personal experience on a Friday around, what time did we start? 1 o'clock, yeah. So 1 to 1:40 is how long it took us to get our food, and now we're done, and we're not the happiest about it. But you know what? It's fine. It's all said and done. We ate. Anyway, that's our real opinion. So today actually isn't as crowded as we thought. I rode the Mummy, we rode Jimmy Fallon and Fast and Furious. I think that was it. But we mostly got distracted because of how long it took to eat food. There's some familiar faces. Just hopping around. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, this is the first time in a long time, maybe ever, that I got to walk around and not feel frantic around people, because there's not a lot of people here today, which has been nice.
The average ride wait time is like 15 to 20 minutes.
Yeah, so it was pretty nice. I got on the Mummy and single rider like almost immediately as I walked in, so it's not always really packed like everybody says. I thought today was going to be pretty packed, but it wasn't.
Transformers was 20 minutes long.
And Mardi Gras food even like didn't have lines, so like if you wanted to try Mardi Gras food, I'd wait later in the month to do it so you can really enjoy it. But so we did valet parking for the first time today just to try it out, because we're pass holders that get this for free. It's really easy to get into the park really quickly, but then you have to wait for them to go get your car, so
it's a give or take.
It's give or take, yeah.
You want to get into the park quickly, VIP is it. If you want to leave quickly, I would not choose VIP.
Yeah, I could only imagine what it would be like if there was a lot of stuff, because right now there's not a lot of cars in this lot, so
We've been complaining about wait time, so we're not actually that impatient.
Yeah. Literally, we're not. It's just like, if you are ideally trying to leave the park, I couldn't imagine how long it would take, because they send them in a bus to go pick up the cars, and then the cars have to drive over here.
And we're pretty sure they park in the parking decks across the road.
Yeah, we're not really sure where they park them, but we're assuming it's the parking decks across the street, and that they have to go get a bus or a van, get the people to go over there, get into your car. Could you imagine if one of them left the keys in the bin over there? That'd be crazy. But anyway, so today we had low wait times. We had a long wait time for the food. The longest wait time we had in the whole park was for Mel's.
We rode 3 rides in the time that we waited in line for Moe's.
Mel's. Anyway, the longest ride was eating food at Mel's. Overall, I think they could do better with that. And it didn't make sense to me either, because I was telling Dylan that all the Mardi Gras booths have a lot of people go to it. Like, so many people are there for the Mardi Gras food when it first opened, and they seem to have a handle on it better than seating, dining area. So that was interesting to me, that food booths outside of the norm are handling the food situation better than an in-house dining area. So I think they can match what they're doing with the numbers on the table, and that could definitely help out a lot better than what the current is. But anywho, you live and you learn. They'll get it together eventually, but also there's some better restaurants in there. Also, the one day that we actually have a really good opportunity to go on literally every ride if we wanted to. Hagrid's was what, 70 minutes long?
Yeah, Velocicoaster was the longest wait at 105.
Yeah, so we could have rode pretty much every ride if we really wanted to. But we have a baseball game to go to tonight, so we have plans. But it's just funny that it was like the perfect day to come. Yeah. But you know what? It's okay. It could happen again. That bird is right cool. I wonder if I got him on that. Yeah.